You have power over your mind, not outside events. Marcus Aurelius, 170 CE. Artemis, the goddess of the hunt, commands the wild with an unwavering presence. The sun dipped low, casting golden hues across the forest, where shadows danced among the trees. She stands tall, bow in hand, her keen eyes scanning the underbrush. A rustle breaks the silence and her hounds perk up, ears twitching. The air is thick with the scent of pine and damp earth, a reminder of the life teeming around her.
Each breath she takes is filled with the essence of the wilderness, invigorating her spirit.
The world around her pulses with energy, a symphony of sounds. The chirping of crickets, the distant call of a hawk, and the whisper of the wind through the leaves. As she moves, the forest seems to part for her, a sacred space where she reigns supreme. Artemis's origins are steeped in myth, a tale woven with threads of struggle and defiance. Born on the sacred island of Delos, the air crackled with anticipation as Leto, her mother, fought against the wrath of Hera. The moon hung low, casting a silvery glow over the island, illuminating Leto's desperate search for refuge. Python, the monstrous serpent, slithered through the shadows, its scales glistening ominously. Leto's heart raced, each beat echoing the urgency of her plight. In the sanctuary of Delos, under the watchful gaze of the stars, Artemis emerged, her first cry piercing the night.
She was a force of nature, fierce and unyielding, with a spirit that would not be contained.
Moments later, her twin brother Apollo followed, a balance of light to her darkness. Together they would shape the world, embodying the duality of existence. By the age of 3, Artemis approached Zeus, her small frame radiating determination. "A bow and arrows," she declared, her voice steady. Zeus, taken aback by her resolve, granted her wish, recognizing the spark of a powerful goddess. "They make a desert and call it peace." Tacitus, 98 CE.
Artemis reigns over domains that reflect her layered nature, each aspect a proof of her power. The hunt is her sacred domain, where she moves like a shadow, silent and swift. Her arrows, crafted with precision, can heal or harm, depending on the intent behind their release. The forest is alive with her presence. Deer graze peacefully, unaware of the fierce protector watching over them. The scent of damp earth and wildflowers fills the air, a reminder of the beauty she safeguards. As the moon rises, Artemis becomes a beacon of light, guiding lost travelers through the dark.
The cool night air wraps around her, invigorating her spirit as she navigates the wilderness.
In addition to her role as a huntress, she is revered as a guardian of women in labor, her gentle touch bringing comfort during the trials of childbirth. The cries of newborns echo in her ears, a melody of life that she cherishes. Her arrows strike down those who threaten the innocent, a swift justice that resonates through the trees. The goddess embodies independence and strength, inspiring women to embrace their own power. In the grand tapestry of the Greek pantheon, Artemis holds a unique position, a goddess of contradictions. She is the wild, untamed spirit that contrasts with the structured order of her brother, Apollo. Their dynamic is palpable, a dance of light and shadow that shapes the cosmos. As the goddess of the hunt, she commands respect from both mortals and deities alike, her fierce independence setting her apart. The other gods look upon her with a mix of admiration and wariness, for her strength is unmatched.
She is not easily swayed by the whims of others, her resolve like steel.
The whispers of the forest speak of her prowess, tales of her adventures echoing through the ages. In the halls of Olympus, her presence is felt, a reminder of the wild heart that beats within the divine. As she navigates the complexities of her relationships with other gods, her loyalty to her ideals remains steadfast.
The stage is set for a confrontation that will echo through the ages. A great hunt is called a gathering of gods, and mortals alike drawn by the promise of glory. and the thrill of the chase. Artemis stands at the forefront, her bow strung tight, eyes glinting with determination. The air buzzes with excitement, the scent of pine and earth mingling with the anticipation of the hunt. But lurking in the shadows is a threat, a monstrous boar that has terrorized the land, its tusks sharp and deadly.
The call to arms resonates through the crowd, a challenge that ignites the spirits of those present.
The tension is palpable, each heartbeat a drum echoing in the silence. Artemis, fierce and unyielding, vows to confront this beast, her resolve unwavering. The sun rises higher, casting a golden light over the gathering, illuminating the faces of those who will join her.
The clash erupts with a ferocity that shakes the very earth beneath their feet. The hunters, armed with spears and bows, surge forward, their shouts mingling with the rustle of leaves and the pounding of hooves. Artemis leads the charge, her bow drawn, eyes locked on the monstrous boar that stands defiantly before them. The creature snorts, steam rising from its nostrils, a primal force of nature. The air is thick with tension, the scent of sweat and adrenaline mingling with the earthy aroma of the forest. As the hunters close in, the boar charges, tusks gleaming like daggers in the dappled sunlight. Artemis releases her arrow, the twang of the bowstring slicing through the chaos. It finds its mark, striking the beast with precision.
A roar erupts, echoing through the trees, as the hunters rally behind their goddess.
Bronze clashes against bone, the sounds of battle ringing out like a symphony of chaos. The ground trembles beneath their feet, each step a proof of their resolve. Blood slicks the earth, a reminder of the stakes at play. The fight rages on, a dance of life and death, as Artemis embodies the spirit of the hunt, fierce and unwavering. With each arrow loosed, she carves a path through the chaos, her determination a beacon of hope in the face of overwhelming odds.
The fates lead the willing and drag the unwilling. Seneca, on Greek philosophy, 50 CE. As the dust settles, silence blankets the forest, a stark contrast to the chaos that unfolded. The boar lies defeated, its once mighty form now a proof of the strength of Artemis and her hunters. The air is heavy with the scent of earth and blood, a reminder of the battle fought. Artemis stands tall, her chest rising and falling with each breath, the weight of victory resting on her shoulders. The hunters gather around her, faces illuminated by the fading light, their expressions a mix of awe and reverence.
They celebrate the triumph, but the goddess knows the cost of victory.
The forest, once vibrant with life, now bears the scars of their clash. She kneels beside the fallen beast, her heart heavy with the knowledge that every life taken is a balance restored. The whispers of the wind carry her thoughts, a reminder of the delicate harmony she strives to protect.
Beyond the grand tales of battle, many lesser myths surround Artemis, each a thread woven into the fabric of her legacy. One such tale speaks of a young hunter, lost in the woods, who called upon her for guidance. The air was thick with mist, shadows creeping among the trees. As he wandered, fear gripped his heart, but a soft glow appeared in the distance. Following the light, he found Artemis, her presence radiant and calming.
She guided him back to safety, her voice a soothing balm in the chaos of the forest.
In another tale, a group of nymphs, loyal companions of the goddess, faced a dire threat from a band of hunters seeking to capture them. The nymphs, terrified, turned to Artemis, who appeared in a flash of silver light. With a wave of her hand, she transformed the hunters into stags, their cries echoing through the trees as they fled. As the world of gods and mortals intertwines, conflicts arise, testing the boundaries of loyalty and power. Artemis finds herself at the center of a divine struggle, her ideals clashing with those of other deities. The air crackles with tension, as whispers of betrayal echo through the halls of Olympus. Zeus, ever the mediator, calls for a council, where gods gather to discuss the growing unrest.
Artemis stands firm, her resolve unwavering. as she defends the sanctity of the wild.
The scent of burning incense fills the air, mingling with the tension that hangs heavy. She speaks passionately, her voice steady, advocating for the protection of nature against the encroaching desires of mortals. Artemis shares a profound bond with her twin brother, Apollo, a connection that transcends the ordinary. Together, they embody the duality of nature, with Artemis representing the wild and untamed, while Apollo symbolizes order and civilization. Their relationship is characterized by mutual respect, each recognizing the strengths and weaknesses of the other. As they navigate the complexities of their divine roles, they often find themselves at odds, yet their bond remains unbreakable. The air between them crackles with energy, a proof of their shared lineage. Artemis's relationship with her father, Zeus, is equally intricate. He admires her independence but often struggles to understand her fierce nature.
Unlike many other deities, Artemis is known for her lack of romantic entanglements, choosing instead to embrace solitude.
And the companionship of her loyal nymphs. These nymphs, who reflect her values of freedom and loyalty, accompany her on her adventures through the forests and mountains. In their presence, Artemis finds solace, a reminder of her commitment to the wild. Her interactions with mortals often serve as lessons, guiding them towards understanding the importance of respecting nature.
Artemis is closely associated with several sacred symbols that encapsulate her essence. And arrows, emblematic of her prowess as a huntress, signify her skill and determination in the pursuit of her goals. Each arrow she releases carries the weight of her intent, a reminder of the balance she maintains between protection and punishment. The deer, a creature she fiercely protects, symbolizes grace and the fragile balance of life within the natural world. The moon, particularly the crescent, serves as a powerful symbol of her dominion over the night, reflecting her connection to the mysteries of the dark.
Sacred groves and forests are considered her temples, places where nature thrives and where her presence is felt most strongly.
The wolf, representing loyalty and teamwork, reflects her bond with her hunting companions and her understanding of the importance of community in the wild. In ancient Greece, the stag was revered as a sacred animal, often sacrificed in her honor during rituals, symbolizing the deep respect her followers held for her. The worship of Artemis was widespread throughout ancient Greece, with numerous festivals and rituals dedicated to her honor. One of the most notable celebrations was the Baronia, a festival held in Broron, where young girls known as bear maidens would serve the goddess in sacred rites. The air buzzed with excitement as these young women donned bear skins, their laughter mingling with the rustling leaves. They participated in various ceremonies, symbolizing their transition into womanhood and their connection to Artemis. Temples dedicated to Artemis were scattered across the Greek landscape, each serving as a sanctuary for her followers.
The most famous of these was the Temple of Artemis at Ephesus, a magnificent structure that drew pilgrims from far.
The scent of incense wafted through the air as visitors brought offerings of food, animals, and crafts, tokens of their devotion. The goddess was often invoked for safe childbirth and protection during hunts, underscoring her dual role as a guardian of women. In the wilderness, her worship highlighted the importance of nature, as her followers sought to live.
Artemis's philosophical legacy extends beyond her role as a huntress, delving into the realms of independence and the respect for nature. Her story echoes those who seek to challenge societal norms, embodying the spirit of resilience. The air is thick with the ideals she represents, a call to embrace one's strength and autonomy. Her legacy inspires discussions surrounding gender equality, as her fierce independence serves as a rallying cry for those advocating for women's rights. The themes of protection and respect for the environment echo through time, reminding us of the fragile balance that sustains life.
In the modern world, her essence is reflected in movements that seek to honor the natural world, urging individuals to forge connections with the wild.
The whispers of her legacy continue to inspire, a reminder that the fight for autonomy and respect is ongoing. As the sun sets, casting a warm glow over the landscape, Artemis stands. As a symbol of hope, her spirit woven into the very fabric of existence. Artemis's legacy continues to endure in modern culture, where she symbolizes feminism, empowerment, and the celebration of the female spirit. Her image appears in various forms of literature, art, and film, often representing independence and the strength of women who defy societal norms. The themes of nature protection and the fierce spirit of Artemis resonate strongly today, reminding contemporary society of the importance of conservation.
As her story encourages individuals to forge a connection with the wild, her name is invoked in discussions surrounding gender equality
and environmental stewardship. Modern feminist movements draw parallels between her fierce independence and the struggles faced by women today, as they navigate a world that often seeks to limit their potential. Share your thoughts in the comments below and subscribe for more epic mythology deep dives.
The supreme art of war is to subdue the enemy without fighting. Sun Tzu, -500 BCE.